Persecution of Muslims by the Quraysh. The Quraysh of Mecca had been oppressing Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, and his followers for a long time. After the Muslims migrated, Hijra, to Medina, they continued to face social, economic, and political challenges. The Meccan leaders were determined to suppress Islam and weaken the Muslims. Preventing the spread of Islam. The Quraysh saw Islam as a threat to their political and religious authority. They wanted to stop the growing influence of the Muslims and prevent the message of Islam from spreading further. Defense and protection of Muslim rights. After migrating, Muslims engaged in trade and sought economic stability. The Quraysh tried to block these efforts and harm the Muslims. Seeing that Muslims could no longer remain passive, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, decided that defensive action, including battle, was necessary to protect the community. Divine command and test of faith. Allah had revealed that sometimes fighting is necessary to establish truth and test the believer's faith. The Battle of Badr was a test of faith for the Muslims. Despite being outnumbered, their victory came through Allah's support and their strong belief in Him. The Battle of Badr occurred to protect the Muslims, establish Islam, and confront the Quraysh's oppression and conspiracies. It was not only a military battle but also a spiritual struggle, demonstrating the power of faith and Allah's help. The Battle of Badr. It was the first major military confrontation led by Prophet Muhammad, PBUH. In this battle, we will see how strong the Islamic Ummah was and how clearly Allah's support was manifested. Background of the battle. In the second year of Hijra, during the month of Ramadan, the Muslims were settled in Medina. The Quraysh of Mecca continued to oppress the Muslims. They were a minority, socially and economically suppressed, and living under constant threat. At this time, Allah revealed that Muslims must be prepared to defend themselves and establish Islam. The Meccan traders suddenly increased pressure on the Muslims. They realized that the Muslims would no longer be held back by fear. Then, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, decided to directly take a position and confront the Quraysh in battle. Number of soldiers and military preparation. The Muslims numbered only around 300 to 310. Among them, 9 had horses, while the rest were prepared to fight on foot. Their weapons were limited. Some Muslims carried swords, shields, and basic arms. On the other hand, the Quraysh numbered about 900, with horses, camels, and abundant weapons. In terms of numbers, the Muslims seemed at a disadvantage, but Allah's help was with them. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, first secured the eastern positions of Medina. The Muslims took a position at the plains of Badr. Their fight was meant to be a fight for liberation, not just defense. Positioning and strategy. The position of Badr was on slightly elevated ground. Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, divided the army into 2 groups, one led by Hazrat Ali, Ra, the other led by Hazrat Abu Ubaidah, Ra. The central line of soldiers was carefully arranged so that anyone who moved to the left or right could be quickly supported. Water supply was also a key strategic consideration. The Muslims knew water was scarce, so they occupied the main water sources. This was a crucial tactical move. Prayer and mental preparation. Before the battle, Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, gathered everyone and said, "We may be fewer in number, but Allah is with us. If faith is strong, victory is assured." The soldiers began praying and seeking forgiveness. Each Muslim prepared his weapon, but their hearts trusted only in Allah. This was not just a physical preparation, it was a mental and spiritual preparation for the battle. Roles of participants. The main warriors included Hazrat Ali, Ra, known for his courage and battle tactics. Hazrat Hamza, Ra, known for his extraordinary bravery, like a lion. Hazrat Abu Bakr, Ra, and Hazrat Umar, Ra, who helped boost the morale of the soldiers. Women and elders of the Muslim community also played an inspiring role. They prayed for the warriors, encouraged them, and prepared weapons and supplies. Beginning of the battle and outcome. The battle began at dawn. The Quraysh were far more numerous, but the Muslims stood firm. The first attack on the Quraysh was led by Hazrat Ali, Ra, and Hazrat Hamza, Ra. The Muslims relied on defensive tactics rather than direct assault. With Allah's help, they succeeded. By the end of the battle, about 70 Quraysh fighters were killed and many were captured. The Muslims suffered only 14 to 15 casualties. This was a victory of faith, where numbers and weapons mattered little, while courage and Allah's support were paramount. Importance and lessons. The Battle of Badr holds special significance in Islamic history. It proved for the first time that strong faith can lead to victory even when outnumbered and outarmed. Muslims learned that reliance on Allah is essential. Proper strategy and planning are crucial. Courage and unity are the main strengths in battle. The Battle of Badr was not only a military victory but also a symbol of the Muslim community's confidence and unity. Today, we have learned how the Muslims prepared for the Battle of Badr, their strategies, bravery, and how they achieved victory with Allah's help. This story teaches us that on the path of truth and faith, no force can stop us. May Allah grant us the guidance, faith, and courage to succeed in all the battles of our lives. Assalamu alaikum.